It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
The tip-off goes to Detroit. Outside, ball. Outside, Anthony. Rebound, Brooklyn. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So it's Brooklyn now. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Mourning. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, the interior game of Mourning, really strong, solid, excellent at getting quality shots in close.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's Detroit's ball. 4-point game. Kamara with it. Now guarded by Ball. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And it's all about hustle in transition, especially when you're trying to stay ahead on the break.
Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three. Holmgren outside. Goes up to the stripe. That's good on the jump shot.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Simmons. And it goes down 2 points.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons, captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
SGA, that's a two-pointer. Misses off the right iron. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Pistons. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the '92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
1:44 left here in the opening quarter. Takes it inside. Brooklyn with the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blueprint.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. 1:30 left here in the first quarter. Here's Simmons. No good that time. Detroit trails by 6. Irving from long range. No good that time. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
So it's the Pistons now. After the basket by Brooklyn. LeBron's shot is good.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Goes up on the high post. Mourning. Got a piece of it.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The Pistons keeping it alive, a new 14. A nice shot by Olajuwon.
Hey, it's inexcusable not putting a body on a king. I mean, you deserve to get cooked when you don't do that.
Right side, Irving. The tray. He can't get that one. Here's Kamara. So at the end of 1 quarter to play, still a close game. Brooklyn ahead, up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Here's Gervin. Tips it. Mobley on the follow.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Now, here's Diaw. Outside, Covington. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Bucket is good. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Once Magic gets the ball inside, he's about at the rim. Even the contact, not enough to foul him up.
That one goes in.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. McKee for 3. Rebound, Detroit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside, Gervin. Bricks the aggressive dunk attempt.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
And it's slammed in by Diaw.
And Diaw is so selective when it comes to shooting, but he's not going to pass up those dunks.
Paul with a wide open look. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And here's Covington from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, I tell you what, that's Covington's game now. He's really thinking shot before he catches it.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
McKee, no luck.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Pass to Diaw. Here's Johnson. Magic flushes it down.
Magic doing a little self-serve, going vertical on him.
Outside ball. Driving in, and Ball slams it in.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
Pass to McKee. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Derek McKee able to get to the rim in a hurry right there.
Detroit trails by 4. Deep two from Paul. Again, the Pistons score. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. It's stolen by Anthony. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Magic on the finishing end in transition.
Man, I like the activity of Covington's hands. He's constantly active, which is why he's able to get these steals.
In a game? Are you serious? Did he just pull that out?
And the foul on George Gervin. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson right side. Here's Diaw. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Brooklyn leads by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now Simmons. Poked away. Six to shoot. Pass to Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Just a passing clinic.
Detroit trails by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Robinson picks him up. The 3. Great D that time from Green. To the middle. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. And finished off by Robinson.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you call suffocating D on that possession.
That's a mistake they cannot afford to repeat very often. I mean, you can't leave him alone like that. He'll torch you.
That one good for 2. Cowens has got his first points of the game.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Yes, sir. Throw that rock down.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
SGA, no good. Brooklyn leading by 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James.
Got the benefit of the whistle on that play. And the big fella Mourning using that massive size to draw contact inside.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Inside, Cowens. Green with the rebound. Here's Simmons going inside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Cowens. Detroit, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Stopping that offense cold at the rim. An immediate shutdown. Positioning and anticipation right on cue.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And James with a clear pass. Oh, LeBron does it again.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Irving dives in, and Dr. J slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Cowens. Hands it from downtown. And now just a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Making a nice cut to the rim with ease, Johnson. Using that momentum and strong cut to finish with force.
And a wide open look for SGA. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the... We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Detroit trails by 3. Pass to Anthony. And Covington sends it back.
Covington's reach, the length of his arms really coming in handy when he goes up to block shots like that.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
All right, fans. It's time to dance there. Get ready to dance. Doesn't have rhythm.
Detroit trails by 3. Deep 2 from Ball. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
A huge two-handed slam.
Explosive near the rack. Gervin, levitating Iceman going upstairs.
Good to see him playing downhill like this, moving forward with purpose.
Now Ball. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the 4th quarter. Anthony. The response. Slamming it home.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
Good job accepting and embracing the contact on the way up there.
That's good from Anthony.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Both free throws good from Anthony.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
And here is Ball. Outside Anthony. No one near him. Count it!
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Patrick Ewing. That is his first foul of the game. Holmgren with the steal.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win. Taking LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And Ewing sends it back.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
Outside Gervin. And there's the dunk.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. Gervin with the steal. Holmgren with it. Robinson picks him up. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Fires the three. It's good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're up by 10. What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
All right, that was your test team. Some goal.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Getting crafty. Oh, it's good. What a move. And James picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
And so it's Detroit with the W. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us. And we'll see you next time.